wrongful death lawsuit is filed against the Evansville Police Department, but this lawsuit criticizes officers for what they did not do, not for what they did. Thanks for joining us. Hello, I'm Brad Burke.
And I'm Shelley Kirk. Now, this lawsuit involves the death of Evan Terhune. In November of 2020, police responded to the 1100 block of Loft Cove in Evansville. When they got there, they found Terhune, they say, having a violent reaction to LSD. Terhune eventually died.
But his estate says police are to blame for what happened between the time officers arrived and the time Terhune got medical care. Eyewitness News' Brandon Bartlett has more.
You know, this was a really tragic case involving a 20-year-old who wasn't a bad kid.
Terhune's family admits Evan was taking drugs and acting violently when officers arrived on the scene. Attorney Stephen Wagner even says they have no problem with police using a stun gun to get Evan under control. The lawsuit says what did and did not happen after that is the problem.
And at that point, the police have a duty under the law, under the Constitution, to take care of him. And that would involve getting a medical treatment and evaluation at the scene to see if he's stable to be transported to the hospital. And it certainly meant securing this person who was at great risk to harm themselves.
Officers put Terhune in the back of a transport vehicle. A police security camera shows Terhune violently slamming his head into the walls of the wagon. The lawsuit claims the wagon should have had restraints so people like Terhune would not hurt themselves. They also claim police refused to use an ambulance because none of the officers wanted to ride with him, that they took their time getting to the hospital, and that they waited 7 minutes at the hospital before getting him out of the vehicle. By that time, Terhune suffered massive brain injuries.
Well, that's lazy policing. That's not giving a what happens to Evan Terhune.
Wagner says he knows many will say it was all Terhune's fault for taking the drugs in the first place.
But you can't overlook all of these options and put someone who needs medical help in the back of a transport van and then let them beat their head against the wall for 20 minutes and kill themselves. That is not acceptable.
Brandon Bartlett, Eyewitness News.
Now, this is the fourth wrongful death lawsuit filed against the Evansville Police Department in recent months. Both the Terhune family and the Evansville Police Department declined comment on the case.